That was pentathlon.mp4. It's a new era. We cut a trailer for a single stream. But what a stream it is. The pentathlon. What's the deal? Everybody thinks they're good at roguelites. I have been training for a decade to make this happen. What do we have to do to win? Beat Spelunky, any percent. Olmec or Yama, spoilers, is going to be Olmec. Beat Gungeon, Rat is optional. Dragon is any percent. Number 3. Thank you for the raid, Mouth. That's number 2.5. Number 3, beat Hades, any heat. Number 4, beat Spire, third boss, any character. Number 5, any percent Isaac, aka beat the chest. Someone needs to do this properly. Can I spoil something for you? There is another indie pentathlon. Elad Difficult might even be watching this right now. In the previous indie roguelite pentathlon, you could lose and not have to restart your run. You could lose and not have to go back to step 0. That's the level of difficulty that we're pushing this for now. Is doing it all consecutive, back to back to back to back to back. Now, mind you, in that pentathlon, someone did beat all 5 games in under an hour total, which is just absurd, but we'll be starting today with Spelunky. I think I appreciate Dan's good vibes, saying good luck, kid. But I wish I had not watched him start playing Spelunky today, because I think it might have bred some bad habits. I'll have you know, I did not practice any of these except, I guess in many ways, I practiced Isaac because I play a lot of it. Hades I've been playing over the course of the past month. Yes, it's true. What am I most concerned about? 100%, I'm most concerned about Spelunky. 100%, I'm almost as concerned about Spire. Add PUBG. So here's, I got something for you, okay? If we win all 5 and have time remaining, Tetris 99. If somehow we win all 5 and then we win our game of Tetris 99, Eliminator. If somehow we beat Tetris 99 and Eliminator on the first try, I don't even know what to say. I would probably just end the stream undefeated at that point. But I'm excited. I'm ready. This is a big one, okay? This is, Spelunky is the game that's going to determine the pace of this entire thing. Soviet jump game. Soviet jump game. Forza. Darwin Project. Never forget. Did you know that? Oh, I should have gotten that gold. Well, who cares about a single gold bar? Don't be a fool. Can I tell you something? That Darwin Project video. A lot of subscribers said, "Hey NL, why would you play this?" Go open an incognito browser and search Darwin Project on the YouTube search engine. Tell me whose video you see ranking extremely highly there. It's me! Sorry, what I meant. It's me! Look at this. We're even getting extreme gold. I see Ohm Wreckers. No, we're not number 1. We're like number 3. We're not even top 5. Okay, we're 6th, whatever. There was a time. Hey, I reaped the benefits for a few days. Then the big YouTubers got around to it. That's okay. I also checked the other day. If you YouTube search Pokemon, the Pokemon Gen 1 tier list was like the 65th result. And that is not a good rank, but so many people search the specific one-word keyword Pokemon that it was still getting like some attention. I was surprised. So I have to make a pivotal decision here on this Spelunky run. Do you kill the shopkeeper? I think we at least have to try it once. I think we owe it to ourselves to try it once. Webgun GG. GG, boys! Web any percent. The grocery store list was controversial? Nah, it's just the one dude who keeps trying to start a fight over how much I don't value ice, even though ice is like the worst item in the grocery store. He's here right now. I just saw him. He put a lull in chat. I get like you were putting on airs a little bit, but you were also like, do you not enjoy a cool drink? Yeah, I enjoy a cool drink. That's why I own a refrigerator. How many ice cubes are you putting in every glass, dude? It doesn't make any sense. You got so much ice that the ice cube tray is not good enough for you? It's madness. I haven't bought ice in years. Yeah, there's only 2 situations in which you buy ice. You have like your power's out or something, or you're having a party. Or you're at like a hotel and you don't have a fridge because it's the year 1995. So you go to the ice maker and then you pour all the ice into the bathtub. You guys ever do that? It's been a while. That only 90s kids and younger will remember every hotel room having a bathtub full of ice so you could keep your drinks cold. Hello, Bear Taffy. And Justin, by the way. 90s kids and older, sure, whatever. It's not a speaking pentathlon. I mean, that was some of the stuff I put in the very bad tier. I was like, people are not going to be super stoked about this. Some of the stuff I put in the very bad tier, I was like, nobody's going to care about this. And ice was one such result. Chest. A little spiced. It's a little spicy down here. Not all soda is bad. I think all soda... Good night, sweet prince. Deserved. It's alright. Give me a quick restart on that one. An attempt was made. We might take it a little more chill next time. That was a bad layout, to be honest. Got it out of the way. That's why you start with Spelunky at the start. It's one of the spiciest games. Anyway, I think I laid out my reasons for not purchasing ice. Or, sorry, for not purchasing soda at the grocery store quite well. It's not necessarily expensive, but much more expensive than just drinking the water that comes out of your taps. is bad for you. It takes up too much space in your refrigerator and also requires you to make more frequent trips to the recycling area. And I like LaCroix, but as you saw, I held it to this... It didn't even hurt. I held it to the same standard. I put it in, I think, really bad tier, because I was like, why am I paying for, why am I paying for water when it comes out of my taps for, like, nearly free? And I built in the caveat emptor, which was, maybe you live in a place where, you know, your tap water is, for whatever reason, not palatable. If that's the case, then I understand why you would buy beverages at the grocery store. For sure. But, like, there was no way soda was making it out of one of the bottom tiers. I'm saying, if you thought that was going to happen, you were operating under a delusional principle. Even when we were in Iceland, I was drinking the tap water. It tasted like farts, but... whatever, dude. People have been living in Iceland for, like, you know, a few thousand years. They obviously survived. That's how they grow so large. Dude, they got so much sulfur. It's like plants, dude. Sulfur is one of the building blocks for Hafthor Bjornsson. One-time World's Strongest Man winner. Only one time? How many times have you won it? Brian Shaw, though. Look, no disrespect to Brian Shaw, one of the greatest of all time. The monster from Fort Lupton. However, he did get beaten at Arnold Santa Monica by the Canadian Killer this week. Oh. Future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, dude. I am not a coward, is what you need to know about this. Brian Shaw fell off. Well, yeah, but he is like a 38-year-old man trying to lift 1,000 pounds 5 times a year. That's like... I don't think it's like he's not trying. I think it's just his body is like, please give me a break for once. It's one of those sports I think is hard to stay at a super high level. I think you'll find his body is a wonderland. I appreciate it. Someone said, I'll use my hands. How long has it been since I talked about my problems with the song My Body is a Wonderland? It's probably been at least a year. I'll tell you, I have one very simple problem with that song. It's when John Mayer goes, one pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. That's the main problem I have with it. Bubblegum tongue. I also do not like when he says, your body is a wonderland, I'll use my hands. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, it's just a little clumsy. My dude, it's a great song. Are you my mom? I don't know if I've ever heard anybody be passionate about the John Mayer song, Your Body is a Wonderland. I'll use my hands. And never let your head Hit the pillow without my hand behind it. You want love? We'll make bubble gum. Swim in a deep sea. Bubble gum. Take all your bubble gum and kiss it. Look, this is a pivotal moment. You're waiting for one to pop up. Bad start. Got one? Oh no! There's only one way out of this one. That's the way. I wanted to... Look, I don't mind taking an hour for the Spelunky run, to be honest. I wanted the shotgun. It was going to give us a better chance. Yeah, if we lose in Gungeon, I'm just going to end the stream, probably. That one was easily accessible. Yeah, well, my name's in the credits, so if you think you're good at Spelunky, just ask yourself the question, is your name in the credits? If no, maybe watch yourself. I will only take heat from Bear Taffy, Mouth, Man vs. Game, and Red Panda Gamer. Everybody else, shut the frick up. B-Rex? Is Brex in the credits? No? Then look. I don't choose the rules. Derek, you chose the rules. Dunka 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 na na. I mean, this is just an incredible shop. You gotta take a stab at this one. Yeah, Bear's in the credits. He's allowed to talk shit. Bear's a Spelunky legend. Got him. Whoa! Got him. That's not to say, I mean, obviously B-Rex, or as I'm going to call him from now on, Brex, is not a Spelunky legend as well. Obviously, he's a Spelunky legend. There's that other dude who's a Spelunky legend. You know the one. Tim the Gamer, whatever his name is. Josh? BizSnap, Spelunky legend. Confirmed. Dan could be a Spelunky legend. He just needs to... I mean, I know you're here, Daniel. You just... Honestly... I think you appraised yourself properly at a C- level. You could take that up to a C+, if you just went, like, 40% faster. And I honestly don't think that's hard, because, like, with all due respect, most of your time spent on any given floor was spent doing nothing. Just running around. So if you could just work that habit out, you're at a much better level than I think previous. That's not an insult. That's actionable feedback. That's objective, see. My skin is literally crawling right now. He spent 15 minutes on the Olmec fight. I have no disrespect for that. I also take a comically long time to fight Olmec. You can take as... Does Olmec even have a ghost? He doesn't even spawn a ghost, right? So who cares? It was only... Like, Dan took 2 minutes on the black market when I was watching. The ghost spawned. Literally, what he did on the black market was buy one item and spin the wheel once. And the ghost had time to show up. Again, not trying to disunify. Merely offering the suggestion of how to improve your chances in the future. This is a blast 'em situation. Perhaps you will be the one who pays for your crimes, sir? We've finally done it. 25 minutes in, we made it to the jungle. No, we didn't. We made it to the 1-4. My mistake. It's the indie roguelite monothon. Where's your speedrun timer? I don't play with Pro HUD. Pro HUD is objectively better, for sure. I just never got the muscle memory for it. I prefer classic timer. Just out of habit. NL didn't include FTL because he's a coward. Absolutely fair. There's a reason FTL's not on the list, and I would say that coward is definitely is fair. I think that's I can't deny it. Although I will say, FTL is one of those games where I think if you have chat open and backseat heavy, chat has the most impact in that game compared to some other roguelites. Like Spelunky, backseating has only a modest impact. Let's go. Isaac, I think backseating has a decent impact. Spire, chat can win the whole run for you for sure. As demonstrated from Malf's 3-hour-long Spire runs, where he asked chat about every single play. No shade. Little shade. Okay, so what you might be wondering at this point, NL, what's your game plan? My game plan for Spelunky is very simple. Get the Ankh from the black market. Do not use it. Save that as a 1-up. That's my only... That's my strat right now. And chat, this is you have a big chance to have an impact here. Let's go! Tell me when you hear the ding-ding of the black market sound. I hear it. Don't mess with me, dude. You're making it worse. It's more like a bink than a ding. I meant to sack him, dude. I also meant to hit your phone. What character will you play as in Isaac? I'll tell you. Oh! Let's worry about that when we come to it, okay? Thank you, chat. I couldn't have done it without you. Play as the keeper. On the one hand, that's obviously incredibly stupid. On the other hand, I do love the idea of going for peak The Greatest Showman. Okay, let's get this over with. Black market time. This is like the fulcrum of this run right here. So what? Whoop! Somebody popped. You hate to see that. Kind of ruined my algorithm, but that's okay. I hate that it's a dark black market too. It's very dangerous. Just gotta be a little safer. Yo, they're blasting each other. Let's go. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I don't hear any... That one is horrible. I was so close to the bottom of the ladder. I fell off. I got two... I didn't think there was another dude there. That's painful. It's okay. Take your sweet time. That's why you put the hard game at the start. Someone on this subreddit was like, why don't you put Spelunky at the end? And then someone said, that's a horrible idea. You always put the hardest game at the front. And then he said, yeah, that's why it will be sick. I respect that. I'm not gonna do it, but I respect it. Perhaps when I become exclusively an indie roguelite pentathlon streamer, I will consider that. For now, that won't be necessary. No, like Ascension 20 for the Spire, absolutely not. That's forgive me, that's idiocy. There's no point in doing the thing if you're gonna make it A20. I have also only won on A20. I think I won with the Ironclad twice. I believe I did win once off camera. Every other character, once, except the Watcher, 0 times. But I haven't played the Watcher very much. A10? No, we're doing A0. Don't worry about it. It's the first attempt. Your safety is not guaranteed. Nothing like this has ever been done before. A0 is baby mode. Yeah, I haven't played the game since June. And I heard they recently added less hops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. That was not where that was supposed to go. It was supposed to go here. I can live with this. It was a big bomb spend, but I can live with it. We gotta be here. Smart throw. You love to see it. I think a bomb for a Matic is an acceptable trade right now. Chat, you should know by now. I know I say I'm untrollable and I get trolled now and then, but I really am unbaitable. Yeah, you gonna play Isaac on easy? No, fine. I'll play Slay the Spire on A20 then. I'm unbaitable in that regard. I know where I'm going with this. I know who I am. I know who I ain't. I'm so Anne Frank. Let's hit the attic and hide out for about 2 weeks. Andre 3000, predicting the plot of Jojo Rabbit 2020. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm Taika Waititi. Precious genuinity, it's Taika Waititi. Jojo Rabbit, best movie of 2020. Okay, Zoomer. No spider, please. I'm just waiting for this spider to possibly fall down here. Huge plays have now joined us. That could save us. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still gotta watch The Lighthouse. I still gotta watch a lot of stuff. It's gonna be hard to dethrone Parasite for me, though. It's a shotgun. You may find yourself looting a shotgun shack. So what do we do with this? We're taking the shotgun with us. So we're gonna try to cap out the Matic on this floor right here. 1917. I do want to see it. Heard exclusively amazing things. 2 weeks The Lighthouse is on Canadian Netflix. Let's go. I think it's already on US Amazon Prime, so. You're not playing for score? Yeah, but I want to be able to buy the Ankh if possible. For once, be a friend of the shopkeeper. I should see it in theaters, but there's a lot of stuff on the list, okay? Just is what it is. I probably will not see 1917 in theaters. I saw Dunkirk on an airplane, so it's not out of the norm for me. Just go. No fear. Very good. Very good. Dude, I still gotta see Knives Out. Haven't seen dang old Knives Out, The Lighthouse. Will not be seeing Star Wars, apparently, which is actually totally fine. Stay fresh on this one. Spelunky will get you second guessing yourself. I was like, those guys, ooh, those guys don't have range, but I was like, oh shit, what if they do though? And I oop. Ropes, I sleep. Bombs, yeah, eat. Play it slow. Once we get the Ankh, you know, in theory, run should become a little bit safer. I still can't believe how badly we threw after having a very, very good black market, but it is what it is. Let's stay bomb rich, boys. Cube is a good Canadian movie. Yeah, but is it as good as the highest grossing Canadian movie of all time? Resident Evil Apocalypse? Bees. Ooh. Modest levels of spice, for sure. Let's go! We're eating good. Oh, I see it. Took me a second. Wow, dude, I'm bad. Whatever, we're not killing the shopkeepers anyway. That was not a good place to put that bomb, but it is what it is. All right, all right, all right. What's the dream? Ankh Bomb Box. What was Mila Jovovich's last good movie? I mean, you're not gonna get any dissent from me. She's been in a lot of garbage. I've talked about it recently. I was like, Mila Jovovich. If you see a movie and it has Mila Jovovich in the trailer, do not spend your money on seeing it in theaters. It's weird, because in my head, I'm like, I like Mila Jovovich. But in terms of the films that she's been a part of in the past 20 years, she hasn't been in any good ones. We're taking a spin, dude. I want the jackpot. One more. One more, dude. Dunka, da dunka, 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 dunk. Wow. Rigged. Monster Hunter movie is gonna change that. That's one of those movies where you're like, the license must have been cheap, right? Like, Monster Hunter's cool, but I am very surprised that they are making a movie of it. You know what? That's a good use of a single bomb. It's Capcom's highest grossing game. Yeah, but like, were many movie studios calling? That was scary. Just be cool. These guys, you have spring shoes. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Did Spelunky get an update? I don't remember these enemies. Oh, you have to make it to the jungle to see them. Alright, boys, let's focus on the positives. There's a jetpack available for purchase. That's a positive. $34,000. Yeah! Yeah, yeah. It had to be done, dude. Jetpack, shotgun, onk. Very solid position. What else could we use? We could always use the Kapala. Go to the worm level or no balls. I don't think I've ever been to the worm level on PC. Just do it. What do you think these are? NL strats? Oh, sorry, we've entered the bitrate caverns. I apologize. If you're watching this on the PlayStation Vita, please activate silent movie mode. It's not as bad as the bitrate forest. Whoa. It's true. It's not as bad as the bitrate forest. Right. Way to go, dummy. I'm watching this on my Gucci microwave. Watch a stream on my Louboutins. They don't wear shit like this where I'm from. Yo, let's go. Why aren't we on sub-only mode? That's a very good question. The thing is, if everybody just subs, then we don't need to turn it on. So, no big loss in my world. He's done it. These fools. Wait, what's... I'm not muted! No, I don't think I will. Can we get a bless RNG in chat, by the way, for not encountering an alien cetacean on this level? Thank you. I really appreciate it. We encountered no proto-molecule. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yo, to Trico. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. And Mighty Lily, okay, but now I'm stopping, alright? It's hard to follow, because when I'm not playing Forza, chat moves fast. Forgot I did not have the climbing gloves. Hello, sir. Could you, frig off for a second? I'm busy. Here's what you do. Okay, there's... You got two birds stoned at once. Don't hit me. Should have just gone a different way, probably the whole time. But what's done is done. That arrow has fallen. Don't freak out, dude. Oh, he's taking he's taking the long way. Okay, wait till he goes back. We out. We gotta save some bombs. $13 is enough. Better safe than sorry, dude. There's some strong Galaxy Brain plays going on there. A scoot. Just staying tough, staying hungry. It's the only two things you need to do when you get down here. Hanging tough, staying hungry, going the distance. See, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the spider. It's poison in one bite. Better safe than sorry. I'm just waiting for the... You take one wrong move. Down, 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 down. Oh. Come on. Where the heck is the exit? Down, 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 down. Got him! If you pause that frame, you will experience the true look of fear in a man's eyes. You could pinpoint the exact moment I sharded. Okay, Olmec, I'm still like a little baby. Bombs? Let's go. Oh my god, he admitted. Why am I getting the money, dude? Bombs? Let's go, dude! Oh, let's go, dude! 9 extra bombs. Walk a mile with my 9 bombs. Don't forget he can't go under the door. A brat. And don't forget no climbing gloves. Very true, very true. Very true. These are all true statements. That's why I respect them. I don't understand what's happening. Look, it's not a big deal. I had a big mud pie. I took too small a slice, and now my stomach is absolutely fucked. Alright, you son of a gun. Hey, gamers. Get over here! Oh. That's the sound you love to hear. Game time? Game 1 in the books. New character unlocked. 56 minutes. That could have been worse, dude. I would have loved to have done it earlier, but that could have been worse. Dunka dunk dunka dunka dunk dunk dunka dunk dunk dunka dunka dunk dunk dunk. You got to see yourself in the credits. That's the rule. Where's the demon boss? Oh, that's he's only the boss in easy mode. Dunka 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 dunka. Okay, there you go. Game 1 complete. It's time to find out if I have Enter the Gungeon installed. I do. Let's go. What do I use for this dang game? Chat, what did I use for Gungeon? I think I was a controller boy. Everyone's saying mouse and keyboard? What did I use? You changed. You used mouse and keyboard? Okay, okay. Okay. You used to be controller, then you switched to that, to the mouse and keyboard. You've changed? Maybe all I need is a shot in the arm. Something in my games. It's a Wilco. Only real Pitchfork readers will know. Wilco references I sleep. Excuse me. No sleep. There we go. Right click. Right click rolls. What's blank? Q. Understood. If you lose, you're going to restart Spelunky. That is indeed the case. Let's go, boys. Let's go! Dunk-a-da-dunk! Dunk-a-da-dunk! Dunk-a-da-dunk, dunk-a-da-dunk-a-dunk. You could just play Gunslinger? Yeah, I suppose I could just pretend to stream and then play videos of Apollo beating the game too, as long as we're talking about ridiculous cheating strategies. Let's go. Save for later. Save it for later. I do not know where this song comes from. I think I saw it in Dumb and Dumber times before. Rat or no balls? Can I be straight up with you? I don't even remember how to get to the rat. Please do not type it in chat. I will not read it. You're wasting your time. Maybe we'll just do it accidentally. Now remember, the games, I've kind of pegged them as being in ascending, or rather descending order of difficulty. So I don't think Gungeon's a walk in the park, even though, you know, probably if you had asked me like in June, hey NL, what do you think your odds are of being able to beat the Dragon on your average Gungeon run? I'd be like, I don't know, about 100%. But now, slightly rusted. Hades is easier than Spire, but I put it in the middle because I think it's a little bit more watchable. Gun Friendship's pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna get the cash for anything else. Hades is great, dude. I mean, I could lose a Hades run on Zero Heat. It's definitely possible. Anyway, let's not worry about it too much. Let's beat it's a mimic. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, chat. This, honestly, Spelunky, I knew we were gonna beat, even if it took us 2 hours, right? Gungeon is kind of, it's a little bit of a linchpin. Because this is like to build a little momentum. It's spiced. I think that's fine. Have you ever played Heroes of Hammerwatch? I have played Heroes of Hammerwatch once on the NLSS with my good friend Cobalt Streak, also known as... he used to be a variety streamer, now he only streams himself watching Ayaya. I watched about one loop of that. I went to Cobalt's stream and I saw that he had Ayaya playing, and I watched it once. Ayaya, 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 something, 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 Ayaya. And then it looped for a second time, and I looked at the title of the stream. It said 10 hours Ayaya, and I got the heck out of there. I said, this is not for me. This is not my quarrel. Yeah, I'm more of a Tuturu man. Exactly. I did watch him fight Raditz in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot a few times. Wow, you are really dumb. For real. Shmoyoho still making videos. Kinda. I remember they did one, you know, of the inauguration, and I was like, I get what you're doing here, and don't take this the wrong way. I support your right to do it, but also the song is not good. Please make good songs again. Like the Charlie Sheen winning one. That's an active item. This is getting broken. Are you bipolar? I'm by winning. Win here, win there, win, win everywhere. I'm gonna win everywhere. Active brown chest is good. Apollo, is this true? Oh, thank you for the cheer. Right every single wrong. I can't read, so if you could just telepathically incept me. Yo, this gun is good. That's huge. That's huge. You need that first floor momentum. We got that first floor momentum. No money roll. No money roll. Dunk. Da dunk dunk. He said brown active is good. He said brown passive is good. Just shoot it, dude. Thank you. Like, chat, why are you trying to get into all this technical stuff when my man says just shoot it? Look at that. Oh, we're going to the sewer. Absolutely. Save your money. Actually, it's called the oubliette. Oh, yes. It's my lifelong dream to go to Paris. That being said, it is just called the oubliette. Fair enough. You almost baited me when you said you would know that if you played CK2. I guess, doesn't count as playing the game if you've only got 440 hours in it. I have one tip if you are an aspiring content creator watching this video right now. Unless you are one of 5 very special people on planet Earth, anybody suggesting that you play those games, EU4, CK2, Stellaris, they do not have your best interest in mind. They're trying to destroy you. I mean no disrespect to Paradox by saying that. They're amazing games. I have probably 1,000 hours in CK2 plus EU4. Unless you're one of the top players in the world at them, they are Twitch poison. If you're one of the top 5 players, by all means. Also, if you want to buy me flowers, that's what I said now. CK2, ahoy 3. Ain't got EU4 in the family tree, but I like games with grand strategy. And then you in the back, because there's 2 people in the song, in the Spin Doctors, they go, I like games with grand strategy. And then we go, if you Want to be my vassal? Just go ahead now. If your family crest has tassels, that's what I said now. A shoop it up, scoop doop bip, skid doop it doop that scoop ba doop ba doop ba doop. Anyway. This is where somebody tells me you're on the front page and I go, oh no. Not a good time for that bit. I'm eating. You are though? Oh no, dude. I'm eating. This is the least fair attack in Gungeon, because the bullets don't make geometric sense. Are you traveling diagonally? Are you traveling straight on? Nobody knows, dude. Your head doesn't make geometric sense. Dude, this is going pretty well. Can't be too mad about this one. If you'll give me a moment, please. Slot machine win free sound effect. An attempt was made. Could have been better. Maybe get the item. Get out of here, you stinky rat. Gray Mauser. We could steal from shops if we wanted to. Thank you, by the way, for the support on the stream today. Here's the thing. People are, and I've talked about this in the past. This is, I'm pulling the veil of irony back for once. Whenever I'm like, I don't know what to play, people are very quick to hit you with suggestions, which is helpful. However, and take it from an only child who grew up in the country, okay? I'm a big proponent of letting yourself stew in boredom for a little bit in order to come up with something great. So by stewing in the boredom for a bit, I came up with this idea and I thought, you know what? This would be a fun time, and it seems like people are enjoying it so far. It's all nice on spice, all right. Can I get my co-driver? Twitch.tv/dumbdog, Gungeon Streaker Aficionado. What's the optimum amount of spice? 2 to 3. 2 to 3 spice is nice. Any more than that is dice. 2 to 3 spice is nice. Okay. 3 to 4. I'll probably stay on the low end of that. Like Q-tip. Three to 4, you need no more. Well, it rhymes. 3 to 4 and maybe one more? Oh shit, dude. Still rhymes. You'll have a score if you just get more. Rar, rar, like a Gungeon dragon. That's a reference to the song Scenario by A Tribe Called Quest that specifically Busta Rhymes verse. Big iron on his hip. Big iron. Big iron. And that's all I know. Someone said there was a secret room back here. Well, they didn't say there's a secret room. They said, brah, secret. Which I took to mean that there was a secret room here. Very good run so far. Very, very solid run so far. Are you going to do an MCU tier list? Honestly, I would say the smart money is on that being one of the next 2 tier lists, for sure. It's not going to be for everybody, but like the number of tier lists that are universal is very low. What's the other one? I don't know yet is the thing, but like I do think I'll probably do, and I think you should leave tier list, but it'll probably be pretty niche. Like I think that's gonna be that's not gonna be a huge a mass appeal. It's not gonna be a blockbuster necessarily. I probably will not do a gym exercises tier list because all I do are like the same under 10 exercises for certain. Grocery tier list part 2. I probably will not need to purchase spice. I have a feeling we will get enough spice organically. Dude, this is... We could lose. Let's just start with that. But you couldn't have asked for, like, a safer run. It's just... It's so unbelievably safe and steady right now. Don't even point out the fact that I haven't been hit yet, okay? Don't jinx it. You're trying to jinx Jacob Markstrom shutout. I see you. Chad, did you see the Vancouver Canucks leading their division in January for the first time in 8 years? There are those who said it could not be done. To be fair, the Pacific does it actually sucks a lot. It has great teams in it, but the teams everybody expected to be great are underperforming quite drastically. But we're firing on all cylinders. I can tell it's a good year because previously, particularly Calgary fans had been like, the Canucks, I remember when you were good. Enjoy your $1 million houses while we go to the playoffs. And now they're like, hey man, you're only 2 points ahead of us. Don't get too cocky. Like they're begrudgingly showing us respect for the first time in 5 years. Stay fresh, boys. This is a big one. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge. To be fair, it's January, nobody cares. Yeah, well, I care, because the last 5 Januaries in a row, I've been refreshing NHLLotterySimulator.com to see our odds of being in the final, or getting the first pick. And by getting first pick, what I mean is falling as much as possible in the draft order literally every single year, while teams that have been bad for 1 year go, get hit in the derriere for Lafreniere, without even realizing that ain't how it goes, boys. Sorry, Red Wings fans. Nobody knows the pain of being a Detroit Red Wings fan. We've only won 4 Stanley Cups in my lifetime. Oh, nobody knows what it's like to be a Montreal Canadiens fan and have won twice as many Stanley Cups as the next closest team in the NHL. Return the crest? How about you stay Aquafresh, dude, and let me handle my business, okay? I don't want to fight the old king. The Sunlight Javelin. I was very afraid. So this will be passive or active. No, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting the king. That's just a foolish endeavor. You could steal the rat key. No, it's not that kind of. It's not that kind of show. Sometimes you just take the easy way out. 7 to 8, wouldn't that be great? How about them Chiefs, though? Oh, was there an NFL game yesterday? Are they still on Saturday, Sunday, or are they Sunday only? Ooh, almost got hit there. Oops. They're both today. Okay. Who do I want to win in the NFL playoffs? Well, I would say, like, because I live in the PNW, I'm a fan of the Seahawks, I guess, by default, but they already got eliminated. But apart from that, I was a Chiefs fan as a teenager. Trent Green, Tony Gonzalez, Priest Holmes. So I have a light amount of reverence for the Chiefs. I do like the 49ers because I got friends in San Francisco for sure. The Packers, I don't really have a problem with, but no strong feelings one way or the other. And the Titans, dude, I'm stoked for the Titans because they're like the super underdog, right? So I also read a great story about Titans tailgate parties. And I was like, you know what? I like this team too. It's kind of like the dream NFL playoffs, right? There's like or there's very few like teams that are widely hated. Bruh. Lots of good stuff we can't afford. You guys watched that Aaron Hernandez documentary yet? Look, I don't really want to like get into it because it's a touchy subject, obviously. But I was laughing a little hard when he called his mom from jail. And she was like yelling at him. She was like, I told you when you signed that contract, if you just gave me $1 million, I'd be set for life. And he was like, Mom, what the fuck are you talking about? Who asked someone to just give them $1 million? Starting to think the home life was not great there. Not saying it excuses anything. I'm just throwing that out there. What's he in jail for? On like 9 murders? He died? I haven't finished the documentary, dude! I forgot that he died! God damn it. It's the Stevie Ray Vaughan thing all over again, dude. I only had a half hour left. You talked about it on the show? Yeah, but I've said probably 15 million words on the NLSS. Things pass through the memory banks real quick. No, I'm not gonna do a criminal athlete tier list. But if I did it, you know who would be number one. Send it. Oh, it's a, I don't know, Door Lord, dude. Yeah. Figure out what you do. You had all summer to figure out what you do. Okay. I hate the sound he's making. What is this? You're back? Stop making that sound, dude. Stop making sounds, the talking heads. Whoa! No, my first hit, dude. F. Start over. Back to Spelunky. Prime Minister tier list? I've said it a few times. Apart from the obvious no, I feel bad. I know much more than the average Canadian about Canadian history, for sure. I still can name probably less than 10 Canadian Prime Ministers, and I have no idea what almost any of them did. The ones I was alive for, I have opinions. The ones I was not alive for, I'm like, the one dude, John Diefenbaker, killed the Avro Arrow, so he's probably kind of bad. And then Lester B. Pearson won the Nobel Peace Prize, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that he was relatively okay. And then, I don't know, you got Robert Borden, Sir John A. Macdonald. Dude, mark my words, by the way. This is gonna take some time, but I think it's gonna come true. I genuinely, January 19th, 2020, bank it, Wayne Gretzky is going into Canadian politics. I'm calling it. He's been ramping up in the media. He's been doing these Tim Hortons ads that like cement him as, you know, the arbiter and the, you know, linchpin of Canadian culture. I'm telling you, I think my man is angling for a return to, well, not a return, but for a foray into politics. I'll open. I regret everything. You know what? No, I don't. Can I afford the tank? I don't want to steal. I'm not putting any risk into this run at all. It's not a risk. It's a risk because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Pure coward. That's fine. I'll be a coward. Doesn't bother me. Bothers me zero. Pretty bad. Look, if you want to win one Gungeon run, you guys are totally right. If you want to win 5 of the hardest roguelites of all time in a row, you got to play a little slower, okay? You got to play a little safer. You got to play a little smarter, and sometimes recognize, I know it's the antithesis of everything you believe in right now. Sometimes the conservative choice can be the right choice. In a unique situation like this, you got to evaluate that. Why didn't you just call it the safe choice? Because ain't nothing safe about the roguelike pentathlon. You want safety? Go play Escape from Tarkov, where you get insurance on your items. Oh, can I please, Prapor? Can I just give you 100,000 rubles, and if I die, I face no consequences? This ain't like that. If we die, we die. Bro, that's embarrassing. Anyway, send it. Whatever, dude. You can keep my money. I don't care. I've only taken damage twice. Three times. One of them was on the room we had the perfect. It's not falling apart. Just remember your table techs. This 4th floor. No fear, dude. Zero fear. Spelunky waiting room? Don't you put that evil on me. Steal the key, steal the bracket. No. No. Oh, no. Anyone else having Twitch Prime problems? I have Prime, and Twitch is telling me to try Prime. I don't see what the problem is. That sounds like advertising to me. Yeah, did you try using it? No. We're not taking any more. We're spiced up. We got 3 spice. That's where I want to be. Get out of here, you weird. Ahegao ice blocks. No, I don't want to take 4. 4... If a good Gungeon player says 3 to 4, we're stopping on 3. One more spice is always nice. Please stop. It's gonna work. Sir. Got him. Good room, good room. Spice of 7, life is heaven. Spice of 8. Life's great. Spice of 9. You'll be fine. Oh, Spice of 9 runs on the line. I'm not free. I'm free. Dude, why did I never respect this gun in my entire Gungeon playthrough? It's the safest and most consistent gun in the world. You never had armor, so what? It's only good with armor? No. Hold on. Malware bites, please close. I am stunned you're not dead. Not spice, but it's bad. Oh, but it works with the P cannon. Big P's. P stands for Pog. I was losing it, dude, when earlier today I was watching Dan play Spelunky, and he said he's had good runs in Spelunky 4 where he's been pogged out of his mind. Terrible movement, dude. Such a great expression. Pogged out of your mind. Dan is 12 years old. No. Dan is in his mid-30s. However, he can put himself inside the mindset of a Zoomer for marketing purposes. There's no weird phrasing about putting yourself in the mindset of a Zoomer. It's deliberately crafted as to avoid any possible entendres. There was a long pause after inside. That's cause I was trying to think of what to say to avoid the entendres. Man, I have for real been clicking for every single shot when I could have just held the mouse button, huh? Did you do that in this series as well? I don't think I ever used this gun in this series, because I was never good enough to have armor, as has been established. Probably should switch to the sunlit javelin, but I refuse, because there's too many inputs for the boomer brain to handle right now. Huge. Huge fight. Buy one key, please. Not spice. Okay. How did the Jeopardy test go? Wait a minute. That's not till 19, 20, 21, right? Or is it 18, 19, 20? I signed up. January 19, it's 18, 19, 20? Today's the 19th? It's 28, 29, 30. Okay, even better. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Am I dying? 28, 19, 30? It's just the days, you know, the 28th, the 29th, the 30th. You know, they're three sequential numbers. Feel like there's some context that can be inferred. I thought you meant years. Yeah, naturally. My bad. I don't know if I want to be this close to these guys unless I'm pogged out of my mind. There you go. Staying fresh. Slow is fast. But fast is faster. Yo, Bernie Sanders just shouted out the stream. Thank you, Bernard. I have not, as of yet, officially endorsed the candidate for the 2020 election of a foreign nation, but I gotta say, only one candidate has endorsed this stream. That puts you on a short list. He says you need to redistribute your viewers to another stream. Okay, Bernard, right after you redistribute your donors to another candidate. Extreme got him. You gonna run, NL? I might not run in 2028, but I might jog. I might jog for American president. I'm not saying I'm gonna, like, you know, get out of breath. Very poor decision on my part. But I'll, like, you know, I'll at least put in the work. An exploratory bid. In all honesty, I do believe that once in my lifetime, I will probably see a streamer mount a primary challenge. I don't know who it's gonna be. For a while, I thought it might be PewDiePie, just because he has the popularity for it. But I think that he's gotten himself into some controversies, also is not American, so... What happened to the viewers? I got political, so Twitch put the muzzle on me. In all likelihood, what probably happened is that people were watching on the front page and fell asleep because this Gungeon run is too good, and then they took me off the front page. They're back! Never mind, let's go! I love viewers of all stars and stripes. I'm a champion of the people. Thank you, Bernie! Is there anything he can't do? Did you see him talk to that bird? Okay. We're not done yet, but it's time to start putting ourselves in a little bit more of a Hades-esque mindset. I think we have to admit we have been extraordinarily blessed on this Gungeon run. We played pretty well. You know, I mean, we got 2 flawlesses, which I think is... I couldn't have asked for much more than that, realistically. Three flawless? Well, I mean with master rounds. Did I get 3 master rounds? I definitely flawless the Blob King, but that's like, who cares? It's like getting 100% on a quiz that's worth nothing. First boss, door, and the bitrate boss. Oh! You're absolutely right, I think. I'm not taking any more gosh dang spice, dude. Just getting out of this as soon as possible. I will say, we are a little slower than anticipated, but that's I mean, the Spelunky run took a long time, and then Gungeon is the longest of the games, I think, on average. That's fine. Hades is long. I don't think it's going to be too... Well, it depends on the run, but I don't think it's going to be too long on Heat Zero. It depends. Oh, dude, you can lose in Hades. There's no doubt. I mean, if you want to get technical, the game I'm most confident in is obviously Isaac. If we make it to Isaac, we're the odds-on favorite. Hades and Spire are both in danger tier. What the heck? I would welcome a train wreck run. Because you know why? You wanna be the best? You gotta beat the best. What happens if you end early? Are you asking the question, what happens if I beat Hades, Spire, and Isaac in the next 1 hour and 10 minutes? That's a question I'll deal with if it happens to come to pass. Would be a pretty dream situation. But yeah, if we make it to 5, I'm calling it, we win. Like if we beat Isaac. But if we have a little extra time, I'd love to throw a little Tetris attempt on top of it. I'd love to throw a little Forza Eliminator attempt on top if we happen to beat Tetris somehow. Man, thank God we were like rolling the armor class, because all of our other weapons, not great. Now, we could have stolen the Kevin O'Leary, admittedly, but... Send it! Let's go. 2 games down! As long as we don't fall into the lava too many times here. No, the Lich. Bad rat. Be very careful around the pit. Actually, I think the Lich is fine, but Bullet Hell is annoying. Oh. Thank you for the cheer. Citizen of. Dunka 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 dunk. Dunka dunk dunka dunka dunk dunk. Enter the Gungeon.exe is not responding. That's alright, I'll wait for the program to respond. Close the program. That's fine. That's a win. Obviously. Next, Hades. I am going to take a very, very short bathroom break. I will see you in mere moments to start our run of Hades. Please pause the timer, the split. Oh, no, you gotta have the controller plugged in, dude. This is a controller game, so I don't get my muscle memory confused. Dunka da dunka dunk dunk. Losing viewers? Oh, I guess I'll just die from holding my piss in, then. Whatever, dude. I got your Prime subs anyway. That's why you always give half a Prime sub now and half a Prime sub at the end of the stream. This is how you end up with streamer Twitter, where people will post inane nonsense. Like, if you're gonna leave a streamer's stream because they pee during the stream, just go. People have to pee, okay? It's ridiculous for you to put this kind of pressure on. Yeah, just go. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, okay? Everyone just relax. It's okay. I'll be back in a second. Hello. I'm back. I'm pissless. And I'm ready to pop. Pissless, pissless. Undrinkable.
He's finally returned.
Hey, hello, hi. 10 Titans Bloods? What have I done? Hold on. Look who came out of his cave. First step 1. Friday night. Thinking that we just might run away to some place they don't know who we are.
Reach the limit.
Now I'm riding shotgun in your car. We drive through the city like explorers going 65. Swept hair going across your face. We left on Friday, now it's Saturday.
Looking good.
Got us behind looking damn good, too. Okay. We'll play Sword.
Stygius.
I think Sword is the most high T weapon. And go like just max Poseidon benefit. Rip jeans slipping up, jeans are cutting up. Send them, dude.
No thanks.
I forgot I didn't take a trinket. What trinket did I take? Probably 1 extra Death Defiance. Oh, gain 50 HP. I don't know, dude. That might be a dream come true. Dunk at the dunk. Sure, let's do big chop.
Feels lighter than before.
Starting with the Daedalus feels pretty strong. It's a very, very good start.
Louds.
Probably do not need 50 HP on Heat 0 Tartarus. Would you go to, like, you know, Olympian snowboarder Chloe Kim? She's practicing. You're like, Chloe, you don't even need the practice. You're just gonna win anyway. That's not how you secure the gold medal. You secure the gold medal by doing the little things that have to be done.
Much better.
I absolutely would have said that. I see you, Chad. I see you and I know that you are the people. Can't collect. I can, oh, but plus 55% damage. No, make the cast better. I know that you are the people who study for 40 hours for your exam, and then when you walk up, you're gassing everybody up before it. I don't know, dude. I'm worried. I studied everything, but I'm really worried about this one little niche thing that you know, like that one thing in the brackets on page 900 of the textbook that the professor never talked about. I just don't fully understand that. That is not me. I talked to no one before the exam, and don't engage in those mind games, because I did all the work in advance. So, I mean, I told you, dude, that's why I love a programming exam. You just do the work. If you do the work and you show up to the exam, enjoy your A. I don't think we want Festive Fog for this. I think we'll just take the special being better. Programming exams suck because writing code by hand is the worst. I will admit, I've never had to write code by hand. I think. I did from My C++ professor, both of the classes I took with him, he made you submit a hard copy of your code. Which is like 100%. I was like, I get it. You're not even running this. You're just looking at the code and being like, yeah, that looks like it'll work. Extreme boomer energy. Absolutely true.
A curse of chaos has
Oh.
expired.
Okay, our casts are better.
Lots of coin there.
My dude, this stream is in the top 10 of your streams. Congrats. We are not even halfway done yet. So the dream is still very much rolling here. Anything could happen. I will admit the Hades run is looking very strong right now. All I'm going to say is, you know, Spire, haven't played the game in a long time. And Hades even, there's a long way to go. I had to print out my output on paper. That for the C++ professor, I did have to do that as well. And if you didn't hand in the hard copy, he took off like 20% of your grade, which is just insanity. But I actually like, I don't know. That professor wasn't that bad because at least he was a boomer, but he knew what he was talking about. So occasionally you'd get some useful nuggets of information. Gotta be honest, weak dash is pretty good.
Love and loss.
I thought I'd find
Survival.
you here.
Talk about your days as a bio major. There's nothing really to talk about, except there was this story I brought up, I don't know, it was a few episodes of something ago. Maybe it was a stream, actually, where, like, I only needed, like, I was in my final semester, and the last class in my final semester, my professor was like, hey, just so you know, you didn't hand in the project that's worth, like, 50% of your grade, so you're gonna fail. And I was like, well, actually, I did hand it in. And he basically accused me of calling him a liar. To which I replied, not really, but like, you're kind of calling me a liar simultaneously. So, you know, takes one to know one, I guess. And then after I wrote the final exam, he walked up to me and was like, hey, just so you know, I found your paper. It was on my desk. So you're good. I was like, yeah, I know. You think if I didn't hand in the project, I would even show up for the final to begin with? I would just stay at home in my room playing WoW.
Thanatos.
Thought I'd find you here. Remember,
Thanatos.
you wretches.
Uh-oh, it's a hype train. That's a chunky. Stop hitting me, dude. I keep looking at chat. I keep getting hit. Use too small a slice. Etc., etc.
Nice try.
So we should just be... Okay, this is... I've gotten a little lazy on this one. I'm just going to be honest. Oh. So for one, thank you to everybody pushing the hype train forwards. I was going to call it a pipe train. It's totally different. You don't have to. If you want to, sure, it's appreciated. I appreciate it. However, I gotta focus here. This is, you know, what's comfort? Familiarity breeds contempt. That's the phrase I'm looking for. We gotta pay attention, which is not really the way that that expression works, but just work with me on this one.
What do we have here?
Excuse me, sir, can I have my maximum HP, please? No? Because you're on...
You finished.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it because I couldn't talk to you.
You're welcome. Go.
Yes, please. So what's our methodology? The methodology is oh so simple. Press B on every enemy, and then press Y to get your cast back if they lived. But the reason I didn't take Festive Fog is because our aspect works counter to Festive Fog right now. But everything else could work out. Again, thank you. I can't stress enough. I appreciate the support. And it's coming at a rapid pace. Thank you very much. How did the first 2 games go? I would give myself a C+ in Spelunky. I lost a run for a very... I died 3 times, I think. And I lost a very good run in a very bad way. And I won a run by playing Cowardly. Gungeon, you gotta give an A-. Again, cowardice was on display, but the victory was almost never in question. S-. Ooh, hey, that's pretty good. I'll take an S- in Gungeon. Thank you.
Here's the fee.
Gotta be honest, 96% extra damage on the, why did I buy Darkness? 96% extra damage on our basic seems pretty good.
I'm going to win.
Okay, let me, thank you.
She's psyching up.
She's psyching up, dude. She leveled up. Figure out what you do. Okay, I'm gonna stop quoting the exact same thing over and over. She's getting pogged up. She's pogged out of her mind. Perma-pogged. Well, that one will work.
Tell Meg I said hello.
Easy wins. And a Titan? What do we get a Titan's blood for? We're on 0 heat.
How many times?
You've never won on heat 0. Let's go. Hold on. You want a camera reset? You get a camera reset. I agree. Give me the Artemis trinket.
All set. Going up. Cheers.
We want the Artemis boon that gives you damage dealt when you dislodge cast from enemies.
More wave makers.
Chat, who do you think the new Olympian is going to be? I think it's going to be Shaun White. So obviously, I'm joking. But how hilarious would that be? If you just... like the icon was like a snowboard.
Olympus.
Yo, antimatter dynamite, thank you. His icon was a snowboard, and then it was just the cartoon version of his orange hair. If you do a spin before you attack, you get plus 1000% damage. This hype train thing feels pretty predatory to me. So that's why I tell people not to support it, but then it reaches a strange level of they're supporting it for ironic reasons. You really can't win. And by that I mean, I really can't lose. You can disable it? Yeah, okay. I'll get right on that. He did not get right on that.
Let's get out of
Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Thank you.
here. More Inferno bombers.
More Inferno bombers. Yo, another Chaos Gate. You should reroll palms. Can I be honest with you? I didn't even know I had a Fated Authority, so thank you for reminding me. That is just embarrassing. So what we would love to see, I got two things that are high on the list. Okay? Artemis Boon for dislodging cast does damage. We're just gonna go straight for raw damage here. And then a good cast like Ares or even Poseidon. I know we got the Chaos Zone here, but we're just gonna go straight for the Artemis Boon.
Ready when you are, Barge of Death.
It's not really cowardice. Ares doesn't work with your sword? No, the Ares cast. It would still work with the sword, wouldn't it? No? Why not? I believe you, I'm just confused. Oh, because it doesn't lodge. Okay, so it works, but it doesn't have the synergy. Okay, I understand. So yeah, probably like a Poseidon cast would be the best, because even Zeus doesn't lodge. Artemis cast even could be good, but honestly, I find the Artemis cast kind of underwhelming. It's good for bosses, I think, but for rooms, I think it's a little underwhelming. But let's be real. What do I know?
You found me, Artemis.
The dead must make a rather...
Yeah? The bottom one is not worth much here, so we might as well.
The might of the Huntress.
I skipped school. My friends and I just got pogged out of our minds. I can't encourage this, but it is Sunday. I think you can skip Sunday school to get pogged out of your mind as a treat. Prophecy fulfilled? Now that's a surprise. Remember, I'm a Satanist because because of that Hearthstone victory we had, or the great pack opening we had that one time. Plus, I gotta be honest, I watched that Netflix documentary, Hail Satan. Kinda into what those dudes have got going on. I would never join, because quite honestly, it seems like a lot of work and it's, you know, not really a defining aspect of my personality. But, I think they got their head on their, they got the head on their shoulders right. They got the right head on their shoulders. They're looking the right way, you know what I mean? They got their head screwed on straight. Good head on their shoulders. Goat head on their shoulders. As a treat. Rapid fire cast seems disgusting right now.
Hermes.
Epic!
Bone Hydra. It's been too long.
Watch out, Scrooge, etc., etc. This game looks absolutely gorgeous. You ain't kidding, brother. Hades. This is gonna make some 2020 GOTY lists, guaranteed. And it deserves to.
More heads.
Man, this damage plus privilege status is just like disgusting. Is it releasing in 2020? Supposedly. Yeah, supposedly. I don't see a reason to doubt it. I also don't really care, I suppose. But it is the year of delaying your game, so... Man, even our base damage is just disgusting. Excuse me? Thank you. You'll excuse me? Thank you. Oh! The damage. AO Tennis when? First off, can I just talk about the fact that I love the game? It's called AO Tennis. The other thing is, it's on the list. I want to check it out. However, it is also a tennis game that's like $70. Which is a bit of an ask. Apparently it's good. Reviews do say it's pretty good. And I gotta tell you, Top Spin, possibly... It's in my top 5 Xbox, like original Xbox games. Thank you for saying remember the food. The food has been remembered. Just start another hype train for it. I have very fond memories. Give me Athena, I think. I have very fond memories of Halloween 2003 or 2004. Choosing to not give out candy or go trick-or-treating. I just turned off the lights and played Top Spin. Probably my favorite Halloween in history. You know what would be sick as well? It has to come from Artemis, unfortunately, but more cast ammo would be huge. Yeah, dude, I got pogged out of my mind with my meme custom character being one of the top 250 Top Spin players in Canada. Stop hitting me, dude. Don't you know? This run's already won. You might as well just get out of my way.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Can live with that.
Here we go.
I'm dashing all the time anyway. Why not? Overconfidence is a killer. I don't remember the quote specifically, but not this time, I think. This one's gonna be hard to screw up. As a Euro boy, I support the Halloween hate. Why, are Europeans also more skeptical of the Halloween experience? It's not a thing over here? I knew I liked you guys.
Time to tune up this sword.
So we'll do dash attack. Not great, but we'll take it. Ooh, baby, I love my way. North America is definitely the king of consumer holidays.
In the name of Hades.
Give me the crit chance, please. Nah, give me the call. Let's stack crit damage. It'll be funny.
Sorry, Dionysus.
I don't even mind, like, the consumer holidays. The only thing that annoys me is if you try to criticize them in any way, people just instantly accuse you of hating fun. It's too much a part of the cultural propaganda over here. I do not hate fun. How many times have you gone snowboarding this month, chat? How many times have you made a TikTok that went pseudo-viral? That's what I thought, dude. That's what I freaking thought. These are weird flexes. Oh, how many times have you done the same raid in your favorite RPG and rolled for need? These are all not great, but... Someone in my friend group has 500,000 followers on TikTok. Yo, give him my business email address. I just took Death's Defiance because I wasn't paying attention. I meant to take the super damage. Resist some damage as a treat. I actually like Dying Lament here, even though it's not super strong. Got too pogged out of my brain, dude. Out of my mind, sorry.
One's rearming. Damn it, one's come back.
As a treat meme, I also like it. I will say though, maybe then this is gonna leave me rife for accusatory tone of hating fun. I don't feed my cats salami. I don't even like really feed myself salami. I think they should eat food for cats.
Cousin, I grow angry mutant.
Not even a little. Yo, God gauge partly full.
A shield of light.
I'm not saying they can't have a little salami as a treat, but I'm not sure it's actually good for them, which is fine, you know. But like, you know, just in general. You'd be surprised. A lot of people, and I'm not trying to shame you because you might not be in this group. A lot of people do not know what cats and dogs are actually like allergic to. There's lots of shit that would like surprise you. People have been feeding their cats and dogs table scraps for years. They're allergic to garlic and onions, which are in like 99% of Earth meals. Stop feeding them from the table.
You want to go?
Lilies? Very true. That's anytime we get flowers, I'm like, I Google it aggressively. And I also, Kate will tell you if she's still here, I get super paranoid. Like if Kate has flowers in her office, I'm like, if you're not in that office, you better shut the door. But they're not toxic. Yeah, but what if they are though? My dog literally ate a half-gallon of vegetable oil this morning. Dr. Flopper. You gotta... Don't do that. You gotta stop the... How? How did it eat the vegetable oil?
My coffers are not yours.
Explain to me how it consumed... It didn't twist the cap off the bottle, so how did this come to pass? I gotta know. He's gonna be pogged out of his mind, dude.
dwarf be exalted.
Nice.
I thought Dr. Flopper was banned. We stand a streamer who has moderation. That's an alt tab. Who has moderation standards, but also respects that one mistake should not necessarily define a person's online existence. We have no choice but to stand. Now maybe you'll apply that logic to me next time you think about the pot play, but I'm not holding my breath.
Artemis.
Let's get a little spiced here. Get some space. Get some space. Send some casts in there. Oh, now we're talking. Beautiful.
The power of the gods.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can't believe we're not done with this floor yet. My dog ate a Motorola Razr. So I've told this story before.
Business.
Let's go!
My senses sharpen.
I've told this story before, but I got really mad at a friend of mine like 2 or 3 years ago. I was house sitting for him, and he has a cat, which is why I had to go, you know, visit. And when I went there, there was like a half-eaten chocolate bar that they had just left on the ground with like the wrapper around it. And I was like, dude. And the window was open and there's no screen. So like at any time the cat could have just jumped out. And I was like, dude, you're setting me up for like extreme, like an awkward situation. You left poison in your house, and also like basically the cat could just walk away if it wanted to. No, it was not open to hawk width. A hawk could not have flown in. But the cat could have squeezed out for sure. Who was it? It's no one you know. They live in Canada.
The gods are helping him.
That was like the fastest fight I've ever done on Theseus. It was not Corey. I have no reason to believe Corey is a derelict pet owner.
Must I send Cerberus to hold power again?
Keepsakes hold power. No, but you're going to anyway.
I think we still want Athena for the chance of a deflect dash. 3 encounters, I sleep. Corey peed on Jiro? Corey, you don't have to tell everything to your stream. Yeah, it was obviously not Malf. Have you seen how Malf takes care of his plants? He would, he'd be the best owner a cat could ever ask for. It was Michael J. Fox. Apparently my cast does not work here. Yeah, Malf would never pee on his plants. That's for certain. Alright. To be honest, the cast is pretty good.
Is that giant snake stone once again?
Great shot, Artemis. You're bad, though. But if you're bad, you're dead. Easy room.
Lady Artemis.
You never seen that video?
She's offering an
Yo, second cast at the epic tier.
Need to keep looking down those passageways.
I want that Athena dash though. Yo, it's over. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Probably should have taken one more Death's Defiance just for safekeeping, though. Now that I think about it. Hate this room.
Most gigantic vermin I have ever seen.
Hate this room. Never mind. The vermin is dead. That was actually really easy.
Olympus calling.
Plus 10 seconds weak is like, that seems pretty nuts. Don't care about the pomegranate.
What else we got?
Why not? How far has he gotten so far? It has not been perfect, but since we won Spelunky, which took like 4 tries, we have not lost any other games, which is just, I mean, to be honest, is just Gungeon. But we're probably not going to lose Hades either. Is pomegranate considered a fancy fruit? I would definitely say that pomegranate is a fancy fruit.
Another Satyr sack. Olympus, I accept this message.
It's expensive. It's a shame that Charm sucks, but
Fabulous.
it's expensive. It's weird to peel. The bottle has curves.
Should I go fight some
It's
Satyrs
weird.
and get out of here? Something I can use. I'll take it.
We really want damage against weak instead of duo, I think.
Gigantic separate.
You know the bottle. Palm.
Bye for now, boy.
You have a pomegranate tree outside your house? Do you make sure to tell your butlers that no plebeians are allowed to sample its delicious fruits?
To do. Isn't that so, Father?
I had other.
No, plebeians, this fruit is not for you. This is the fruit of the aristocracy.
What shall it take for you to cease with this madness?
You know exactly what it's going to take.
A stubborn oath.
Get out of here! I hate you! Not you, Hades. You're like alright.
Artemis.
It's this dude. I hate this dude. 26 damage! Exclamation mark. Just freaking chill out, okay? Everything's going fine. 26 factorial? I wish, dude. I freaking wish, dude. I think we charmed him, and that's why he's not attacking as much. When you charm, they, like, don't attack. Is that correct?
Artemis. This hunter's
I think I shouldn't have dodged in the middle of that.
We're not finished.
A skirt, a skirt, a skirt. Please give me my cast back. Thank you. Let me go, please. Go ahead. Just need a little breather, huh? Alright. It turns out... Nice shot. Nice shot. It turns out, I think the Artemis cast is actually pretty okay. That was a quick one. 3 down. And this was just as smooth as the Gungeon run, to be honest. That was a 27-minute run, which is pretty solid. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't nervous for the next one.
Our tale of the Underworld Prince is far from finished, but the rest of it shall have to wait until another time.
So Kate will probably be a little bit late. I gave her the heads up yesterday. We will probably not be done by 4. We definitely won't be done by 4.
I think that's about as far
The
as I
thing
can
for
get.
Spire is we're going slow, we're going steady. We're going slow, we're going steady. Slow is fast. Slow is fast. But that's 3. I had a pretty strong feeling if we made it past Spelunky, we were going to make it to this at least. Resync. It has been synced. So the order of the pentathlon was determined by the difficulty of the games. Except Spire is probably more difficult than Gungeon or Hades. I think. I think it depends on what you played a lot of. Spire is a divisive game for chat. Everybody hates it, but everybody's also an expert at it somehow. It's a very non-groovy combination, baby. Yeah. This is my first run since June 2019. Lose 8 HP for a random rare relic, I will. Every turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Let's go. I don't know, I might have played a little bit on Switch. I don't even, like, previously, I would have thought that this would be like... it just makes sense to my brain. Now, this does not make sense to my brain. Like, Spire, I have to think about everything now. Haha, you think about everything, don't you? If chat's gonna laugh at us, let's go full meme build. In that case, I will spend 74 gold for a relic. That's my promise to you, chat, okay? We're gonna try to... I'm not saying we're gonna deliberately make bad decisions, but we will go for decisions that might not be meta relevant. If we have to start over, that'll be the end of today's stream, though. Skip it. I honestly think he just lost the run by not taking body slam, but maybe that's just me. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't believe that's the case. Plus, I mean, there's always another one. Apparently. Dunka, dunka. I'm with you. I think Searing Blow is one of the most fun ways to play the run. Like an early run, Searing Blow. It's a great time. What happened to play it slow? Well, it's Ascension Zero! Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, have to get away. Vacation, wish it would never end. Oh, yeah. I mean, early on, I mean, I've fought these guys 500 times. I'd have to be pogged out of my mind to lose against these guys. And I am not pogged out of my mind. Probably more than 500 times. You know what? You're absolutely right. It is way more than 500 times. Ooh. So good and tasty. Oh yeah. Big whiff. I really do like Iron Wave, but let's cut a crappy strike out of the deck. Bag of prep. Disgusting. However, I would be lying. I'm looking at my HP and I'm like, ooh, we're probably totally fine, but it's like it's a little spiced. Not much, but a little spiced. That's big. That's big. Our boss gets bodied by disarm. Don't mind if I do. Dunk. 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 I miss the music, dude. It's been a while. Everybody gets bodied by disarm? No. What about those enemies that hit you for 500 in a single attack? Well, I didn't mean everybody when I said everybody. Then why'd you say everybody, dude? I didn't make you... Nobody here made you say everybody. It was you who wanted to say it for whatever reason. Doesn't make any sense to me. Basically now we're just in Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar Zone. Is that the joke? Crush him. That hurts. Slightly painful. Isaac with face cam isn't gonna feel right. Ooh. That be hidden different. Isn't that what they say? I think that people have said that before. Okay, this guy, he's a spiced individual. Play him a little slower. If we get an energy relic, so good and tasty. That's all that has to be said. No, I'm never gonna bring Spire back to YouTube, so... What the heck is Distilled Chaos? It's a potion named after me, dude. We gotta go for it here. It's the only... But This deserves to be upgraded, but Flame Barrier also gets like so disgustingly good. Why never? Because it's had its time in the sun. Also, yeah, the comments are like really, really bad all the time. And yet he continues to play Isaac forever. Can we... This is, Reductio ad Edmundium, as mentioned on Thursday's stream. And yet, he still plays Isaac. This guy's toasted. Toast left Twitch. Oh my god, he admitted. He's absolutely right. Dunka, 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 dunk, dunk, dunka. NL, I just had my first Dragon kill. Thank you. No, sir. Thank you. And congratulations. I played no role in your Dragon kill. Great job. Distilled Chaos. Probably go offering on this, but Demon Form is really good. I think I gotta go Calling Bell now. 3 relics and you only lose 1 Omamori? Blood Vial. It's pretty good. Mummified Hands, pretty good. Calipers, probably not gonna pay any dividends, but... it is what it is. Dunka-dunka-dunk. Dunka-dunka-dunk. That was a good bell hit. For whom the bell tolls, brother. It's for whom? Also true. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested, get some chili, get the message. Objective play. These guys are spiced. You just gotta learn to live with the spice. If you can't handle the spice, get out of the kitchen, dude. I do hate this guy, though. Who doesn't, right? Chat is much slower during Spire. It's true. If I were a streamer, I would simply play the games that chat pogs all the time. Oh. Get pogged out of my mind. Exactly. It's a great disarm. No doubt about that. So you hit you with the disarm. Flame barrier puts you in a world of hurt. No, don't say that, streamer. Play what you want to play. Aha. No, you're so sexy. Haha. I'm gonna play Offering. No, I'm not gonna play Offering. I think we're okay. As long as we drew one block, I didn't mind this setup. You lived? Why don't you distill some chaos, dude? How about that? Cash me outside. How about it? That's what I've always said. Vintage memes? It might be vintage for you. For me, that meme still feels like it happened about a week ago. Take another flame barrier. Yeah, because you old. Pretty funny, but he's old AF. Give me another shrug. And then honestly pull a basic defense out of here. Choose a card. Any card. Dunka. 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 I agree. I think we need to add more damage. Which I was hoping to get via Searing Blow. But yeah, I think you take Flex or Battle Trance. I don't think Juggernaut is that good right now. You know what? Actually, I think you're right. Take Juggernaut because of Mummified Hand. It heals you for... Oh, no, it makes something cost 0. Sorry, I had it confused with another card you've never heard of that lives in Canada. So let's start here. Ghostly Armor's free now. Bird urn. Don't you know and haven't you heard? Haven't you heard that the bird is the urn? This is 5 damage plus draw. I'd rather just do 9 damage. That's my incredible astute observation there. I guess with Calipers, there might be a reason for block, but not yet. Kind of a rough draw on this one. Our Searing Blow is just not good enough. I hate to say it, but it's not good enough to play right now. Stone Calendar can do some stuff. Hey chat, do you guys think this pentathlon is gonna take off? I mean, I don't want to get our hopes up, but I think probably, you know, as much like Fortnite. First time you saw Fortnite, people were like, I don't know, it's not that good. A week later, everybody on Twitch played it. I think that realistically, we're taking over. It's yet another instance of our media dominance in 2020. I predict Dan doing a hexathlon to one-up you. Yo, now this is the kind of nug challenge I can get down with, dude. I would love to. Honestly, I think some AoE is relevant. I'm taking cleave. I think we need some AoE. Or some ooh killer tofu. Okay. Lots of good stuff to upgrade, don't get me wrong, but we need damage right now. Okay. Disarm, flaming barrier, destroy you pretty bad. 8 block. Oh, baby. Oh, it hit the exact right card, too. You love to see it. Man, I need to upgrade this bash, too. Finally got this game after sleeping on it forever. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. I would say it's pretty fun. I agree. I would say it's also the best game of 2020, 2019, maybe even the year 2000. Maybe even the year 20,000. Okay, this is working. You're dead anyway, but like I don't know why I'm so frightened of it. Yo, every 6 turns get intangible. I think we do like Headbutt, but not for Searing Blow, but rather to bring back Flame Barrier as much as possible. And if Searing Blow gets stronger, then even better. You hate to see it. You don't really hate to see it, but like, you might like to see something else. So this will do 12 damage to you. To be honest, I kind of prefer like the disarm with a bash kicker. So close. We take 1 damage. Send them? You know I had to do it to him. How long does a run normally last? Probably, like, say the average is probably like 45 minutes, but it depends. Depends on the player, depends on the deck quality. Depends on a couple things. So dual wielding a power is extremely sick, but you have to get it with Juggernaut. So for me, I'm like, this is a skip, dude. I think that is a skippable situation. Dual Searing Blow? Our Searing Blow kind of Searing Blows right now. So I skip it. But it might get there. You said we'd get a meme build. We're working on the memes, okay? Oh, I should have got the other. I'm sorry. Disarm, please. I beg for a disarm. Just don't like this guy. Restart. Close chat for Isaac and treat it as a normal run. I'll be honest, the thought has crossed my mind. It would be comical. No doubt about that. It would be humorous, I suppose. If such a thing interests you. Honestly, I want to play that. Intangible. Bet you couldn't think, so I command you to. You dead? You are dead. You're not dead, because oh, that was the unupgraded version. Okay. Panoramic view. They've done it. No, 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 no. Don't make me chaotic, please. This is a bit spicy. Never mind. Some of the least spice I've ever seen. You love to see the zeros, dude. Oops. What the heck is Elixir? Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. Free shrug. You love to see it. We'll still play this. Defense Ironclad is a sick build. I don't know if I would say that that's what we're doing. But sort of. That's kind of what's happening, I suppose. This is not really, we're not in an archetype situation, really. Don't you watch Jorbs? Don't you watch Rhapsody? See it? We gotta, I agree, okay? We gotta use some potions in the future. I'm not using my potions very well, I'll admit. That's alright though, because we're gonna get an energy relic from the boss, and it's all gonna fall into place. Pretty as a picture. I don't know, man. So, like, Searing Blow definitely needs the upgrade as well. But I really... Oh, you want Juggernaut? No, 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 no. I really think Bash kind of needs it. Alright, we'll go Searing Blow. I hate this guy, too. So, like... The other thing we're going to do against this guy is, like, immediately pop strength as soon as possible. And then... You really would like to bash and Searing Blow, but I guess that sort of thing isn't in the cards for us. Give me a Searing Blow, please. Rip, perfect. Let's not worry about the perfect just yet. We got... We got potential problems. Hold on, hold on. Just thinking. You definitely... I don't know, maybe we don't want to play Searing Blow on this turn. It's 24 damage. I think we do. I think we're going to shrug first. See where you go. Shrug Searing Blow. It's not bad. It's more damage than the Flame Barrier. Dunk, 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 dunk. Nothing to headbutt right now. See, it's getting a little, it's a little spiced. I'm gonna try to keep some block from Calipers. We're gonna lose the block to Calipers here, but it is what it is, I suppose. And this is Stone Calendar. That's a big one. We still need to do damage. We can get to 15, this 24 block. It's gonna roll over 11 for us. I'm willing to give it a chance. Just work with it a little bit here. Man, 4 energy would go a long way. 26 block will give us 11. The weakness is worth something too, I'll admit, but... The regen potion is not worth too much, unfortunately. We will still use it for certain, but... I think we're dead, dude. Intangibility? That's pretty big. It's 52 damage. Man, we're so far away. Draw a Searing Blow. That's a start. Excuse me. It only works on turn 7? I thought it worked every 7 turns. That's a big difference. Yeah, I see the potion, obviously. I think mathematically this might be it right here. We need to get 22 block, we can get, or 22 block, we can get 18. 19. It's 23. It's over, dude. The triathlon was complete. Then we got destroyed by the champ. It hurts. But you know what is good timing? Today, the pentathlon will not be completed. We will have to try it again in the future. Now you have to marry your mother-in-law? I do have to marry my mother-in-law. Well, like, it's not false advertising. I did say lose and start over. I didn't say, you know, you start over immediately. We hit our 3-hour window. I was willing to go over. We ran out of time. I'm not going to start over from zero, though. That's what a marathon is? Nowhere in the fine print of the contract does it say marathon. This is a lawn, not a thon. We will probably do this again next Sunday, is my thinking. You know, you play esports events, you're not always going to get it done on the first try. That's why it's a special thing. One second, I'm scrolling. There we go. You know it's about to be a bad time when somebody scrolls. What if somebody finishes it first? Please do. I admire the audacity. If somebody else in the NLSS community wants to come for the unclaimed throne, please do. I'll tell you though, next week, Event 1, Spelunky. Event 2, Slay the Spire. The order is getting switched, without a doubt. No, chat, if you do it, that doesn't count. I mean, it counts, but I don't care. Mouth, Dan, Bear, Apollo, Robert, Corey, etc., etc. Insert name here. If you do it, by all means. Josh, Justin. Otherwise, though, I will be back next week. I haven't played half the games. You could insert your own games if you desire. Well, I mean, I'll be back tomorrow for the NLSS, but not for the pentathlon. I'm going to send you over to Kate, twitch.tv/lovelymomo. I've given her a long period here to get something set up. So I'm assuming she is good to go. And that's another 15 seconds. I'm sending them. Thanks for being here. I'm as disappointed as you are, but hey, we got something to shoot for next week. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the support. I'll see you next Sunday. See ya.